everyone, how are you guys? I hope you guys are doing perfectly well. This is Nimisha Bhatt, your host. Welcome back to Cooking Hub. Today I bring to you a recipe that is called stuffed appam or stuffed panyaram. Normally we always tend to have the classic panyarams or classic appams whenever you visit any place in South India. Now South India is a very beautiful place. It has all lovely recipes like dosa, idli, and you can also have appam, panyaram, you can have uttapam and all those sorts of recipes. But today I bring to you a slightly different and healthy version of stuffed appam. So do let me know how this recipe turns out for you guys, and this is a very easy, healthy and simple recipe, and it's going to be very quick. Also you can make this for your kids, especially those kids who don't like having vegetables. So yes, let's get started in making this yummy and delicious recipe. So to make this, first of all we are going to prepare the appam batter. I'm going to be using 1 cup of rava or suji, adding it. So I always prefer using the measuring cups. Next, in half cup of fresh yogurt. This is homemade dahi or yogurt or curd, whatever you may say. All of it inside. Next in, I'm going to be adding half cup of water. Taking a fork and mixing it. Just slowly by slowly. Till the yogurt, the water and the rava, all of them mix well. Next, adding in the half cup water. So this is how I usually make the classic appam batter. Now I'm going to mix it well. Make sure there are no lumps. Breaking in the lumps slowly and mixing the batter. If you wish, you can also use your whisk. Completely giving it a good mix. So I'm going to cover this batter and give it a good rest of good 30 minutes. So covering the batter and giving it a good rest of 30 minutes. Up a pan and adding in 1 teaspoon of oil. I'm going to allow the oil to get heated. Next in, I'm adding in some green chilies paste. So here I just took some green chilies and made them into a fine paste. 1 tablespoon of that. Next in, I'm going to be adding in some ginger and garlic paste, 1 teaspoon. That's it. I'm going to give this to a good mix. I'm just going to cook this for 20 to 30 seconds. Adding in 1 cup of roughly chopped onions. Now I just took and I just chopped them roughly. I'm going to mix this well. Next in, I'm going to be adding some salt. Good amount of salt. Again, I'm going to mix it completely well. 1 teaspoon of red chili powder. Half teaspoon of turmeric powder, 1 teaspoon of coriander powder, half teaspoon of hing. Hing also gives a very nice and classic lovely flavor. Next in, adding in 1 teaspoon of cumin powder. Also cumin powder gives a lovely taste and a lovely flavor. Again, I'm going to mix this well. So I just added the normal routine masalas. 1 cup of fresh peas. I used the measuring cup. This peas is not boiled. It's just normal fresh peas. Adding it inside. Now you must be knowing peas is also very good for health. So yeah. So I'm going to mix it well. I have some nice chopped coriander leaves which I'm going to add over here. Adding in 1/4 teaspoon of garam masala, masala swad, just a little bit. That's all. Now I'm going to add in 2 tablespoons of water. That's all. Just so that the peas become nice and soft. So to medium flame, I'm going to allow this to cook, closing in the lid For 5 to 7 minutes I'm going to allow this to cook. So I've turned off the gas and this is done. Now I'm going to take it out in a plate and I'm going to allow this to come to room temperature. The perfect masala is ready. So this masala is completely cold now. As you can see, I'm going to take a grinder jar and I'm going to transfer this masala into the grinder. And then after adding this, I'm going to grind it into a coarse paste. Remember, not fine but coarse. So I've grinded it into this coarse paste. So now that I have taken out the stuffing, I've washed my hands. I'm going to be making some small balls, just small size of balls, and I'm going to keep them on the side. Small size of mini balls. Now we are going to be stuffing this in the appam. So I've prepared all the balls, just rough balls, it's okay. So with this I was able to prepare around 13 to 14 small sized of balls. Now we are going to check the batter. So the batter is ready. It's become little bit thick. Let me show you guys. It's become thick. Rava has soaked all the water. I'm going to be adding some salt to taste. Next in 1 teaspoon of red chili flakes. This is completely optional. If you wish, you can skip. I'm just adding it because I love the taste of chili flakes. 1/4 teaspoon of dry mango powder for that nice tangy taste. There we go. The mango powder is in. Next in some kasuri methi. I'm just taking it like this in my hand and crushing it lightly. Now kasuri methi over here is not compulsory, it's completely optional. If you wish, you can skip. Now that I have added the chili flakes, the salt, the dry mango powder and the kasuri methi, I'm going to give this a quick mix, stirring in well. How lovely does this batter of mine look? You can see it's nice and fluffy. It's completely beautiful. 1/2 teaspoon of baking soda in the batter and I'm going to give it a good mix. Don't over mix it, just mix it little bit. Taking my appam pan, into that I'm going to be adding just little bit of oil. Just 1 drop in each cavity. Now it's time to take this to the gas. So I've taken the appam pan. I'm going to heat it on medium flame. Just on medium flame for 1 minute and then I'll take it to low flame. So the batter is nice, light and fluffy. I'm going to be adding spoonful of batter in each cavity. I've done the flame low because the oil is hot. Adding in the batter. Just 1 spoon in each cavity. Don't fill it too much, just till around 3/4. Place the matar balls that we had prepared inside. Just add it inside. Add it in all cavities. Now on this I'm going to be adding some batter. Pouring some batter on top of this. Don't worry, at the end it will still hold its shape. Just fill in. Add it on top of the matar ball. So I've completely filled all the matar balls. I'm going to cover it with a glass lid nicely and on low to medium flame I'm going to steam this for 3 to 4 minutes. So it has been around 3 minutes and let's check this. Okay, now it's time to flip. So taking in a spoon and a spatula and slowly I'm going to flip this very slowly and very carefully, like this. Don't worry if they break, they'll be perfect. So similarly, I'm going to flip all. I have flipped all. I'm going to cover the lid again and again 2 to 3 minutes on low to medium flame. So after flipping, I've cooked this again for 3 minutes. Okay, these are completely cooked. I'm going to switch off my gas. That's done. Now I'm going to slowly take this out in another plate. And then I'm going to take you to the serving process. So this lovely stuffed appams or stuffed panyaram recipe is completely done. It's very easy, simple and tasty, very delicious. Today I'm serving it with tomato and coriander chutney. So I just took some tomatoes, some green chilies, some coriander, added some salt, coriander powder and some black pepper and grinded it into a chutney. This chutney is very tasty with this stuffed appams. So let me take one appam and cut it and show you how the stuffing looks like. Taking in the appam, now I'm going to cut it. It's very soft and nice. Wow, this is how it looks from inside, the stuffed appam. So I'm going to place it over here. This is how it looks like. It's very soft and moist from inside. Very tasty and delicious. Do try this yummy, easy and simple recipe and let me know how it turns out for you guys. Thank you so much for watching this video and I'll see you in my next video.